3, 2, I'm live. Good afternoon. All right. First thing I want to start off is this is my phone. I don't know how it comes in on the camera, but you can't see it. Anyway, the article is 12,000 Uber drivers say the company is refusing to honor the arbitration. Big surprise. The arbitration clause in its terms and conditions. Okay, at the rate that they are responding to these people that are just claiming sub-minimum wage, it would take 10 years to get to all 45,000 drivers. Uber's drivers protest fare cuts in February and go on strike in front of the Car Services New York offices. Okay. The drivers, considered contractors by Uber, are requesting arbitration for complaints regarding minimum wage, overtime pay, and more. At the current rate Uber is processing complaints, it would take 10 years for all the complaints to be heard. And you know what? Uber knows this. Let me understand. Now, I watched the rideshare professor because the guy makes a lot of money, but now he's complaining because his love-hate relationship with Uber has cost him somewhere in the vicinity of $70,000 in lost referrals. Let me, a little news flash here. I may not be making anywhere near what you're making, but the thing is, I'm intelligent enough to realize one thing that you don't seem to understand. Unlike you, who say you have a love-hate relationship with Uber, Uber has a hate relationship with drivers. They hate us. It's pretty obvious. I'll tell you why it's obvious. Because they're cutting our pay, they're lowering our pay without even notifying. Then they play word games about, oh no, we've changed the way we use the structure of the pay. You're going to get more. They stick you with pool. Okay, the reason they hate us and the reason they distance themselves is so that they could say, we're not employees. The drivers are not employees. The drivers are independent contractors. They know this. And here, if you need any greater evidence, the fact that when the drivers, you can find it online. When the drivers do try and arbitrate, or at least just to get a fair shake, they drag their feet. They hide behind lawyers. You try to get a straight answer from a phone call. They hide behind an automated phone system. They hide behind frontline phone reps who know nothing. They know, I don't know. Is there something I can press here to find that? No. Here's what, and when you finally got an answer from somebody you said was an executive, the answer was wordplay. It was, you see, what happened was what we did. We looked back and we saw that you had brought somebody on who came in under questionable circumstances, so we decided to cancel all 90 of your referrals. This is horse shit. The plain and simple answer is Uber hates the drivers, but we're a necessary evil in their minds. And this new president, Dora Prahashara, or whatever his name is, talks all this about we're restructuring. We really care. You don't care. You don't care. Where's driver's insurance? Where's workman's comp? Where's health care for the Uber drivers? Where's any of that? No, they don't. And even without all that, and even with lowering our fares, they're posting $1 billion in losses. Now, the really funny thing, the next thing that's going on is now Uber got beat to the punch by Lyft for an initial public offering. But of course, they scrambled right behind them to get their initial public offering. And I read, to my amazement, that the company is valued at $120 billion. So you idiots, you investors out there are going to run to Uber to make your investment, to throw money down a hole. This is greed in its purest sense, in its purest element. You got the frontline people like myself that are driving a car, just trying to run their own business, and they're getting screwed little by in increments. Lower pay, pool. Just little by little notes. Oh, by the way, you don't get it. I got $10 for an airport ride out of Philly to the airport. $10? Come on, what the hell is that? You could ride a bike. Anyway, I'm not going to go into the specifics of that. Here's the bottom line. You yesterday, rideshare professor, I'm talking directly to you. You said, I need my troops to rally behind me. That's not going to happen. There are no troops, because here's the solution. Here I am proposing now. Listen carefully, everybody, all you riders, listen to me carefully. Look into my eyes, because I'm utterly sincere. You want to hit Uber where it hurts. We have a one day walkout, but it has to be It has to be every single Uber and Lyft driver one day. And yeah, I say Lyft too, because Lyft is, they may as well be the same company. They pretend they're not, but I mean, it's the same. It's okay. All right. Let me get back to the solution and not sidetracked. One day, and make it like today. Saturday was a very busy day. I tend to think Saturday is my busiest day out of the 7 days of the week. Make every single driver not get in his car on one Saturday. And then you'll see if Uber and Lyft will take notice of we, the frontline soldiers, the drivers. If we did that. Now, there's the big if. Unfortunately, I know the communication lines being what they are, there are drivers that I can't afford to do that. I got to make a payment on my car. I got to feed my family. I can't take a day off. I can't take one day off. I'll take the piddling pay that's less than minimum wage that Uber and Lyft are giving me because I need it for my crack habit. And that's what Uber and Lyft know. They know there is no unity. There's no union. There's no communication. We're all independent contractors. We're all out there on our own hustling. Mr. Rideshare Professor with his 5 limos or whatever, right down to somebody like me, one guy out there trying to just survive. But the key, the way you cripple some of these big greedy-ass corporate scumbags is you stop the process. Because for one day, one damn day, if every single driver stopped, that would cost them a lot of money. And if we said, we're going to do this again, I mean, they could deactivate everyone, but then what? Then their company just killed itself. We need to be taken seriously as drivers. And the only way to be taken seriously is to hit them in the same place they're hitting us. And that is the wallet. That's all there is to it. And that's all I've got to say. Good day.